Welcome everyone. Today I will be presenting our innovative project for the Smart India Hackathon. Our Team Nexus, is working on problem statement ID 1654 titled Determining Expert Relevance with respect to interview board, subject and candidates area of expertise, which falls under the Smart Automation theme. We are tackling a real world challenge faced by the Recruitment and Assessment Center RAC under DRDO. The RAC conducts interviews for selecting candidates for defense roles and sponsorships. The challenge is to match subject experts with the right interview board, subjects, and candidates' expertise areas. Currently, this matching process is done manually, which is time consuming, complex, and prone to bias. So basically, the major problem is manual matching of profiles for interviews. So right now, DRDO matches to create interview panel. DRDO matches experts profile manually. That's really time consuming and hectic task. So what does our solution does? Our solution will automate the matching process by gathering data from both experts and candidates and then calculating a relevancy score. That candidate indicates how suitable each expert is for a particular interview. Let's consider an example. First, we will go through an example. After that, we will understanding the detailed explanation of the proposed solution. So in our example, Arjun, a candidate with a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering, is applying for a position, and Dr. Sharma, an expert with a PhD in electrical engineering, is being considered as an interview panelist. So when notification for job comes, Arjun need to apply on DRDO portal, and Arjun will fill his basic details. For our expert panels as well, we will be having registration procedure. Basically, this will be OTR based registration, one-time registration, and if candidate or expert want to add on anything in future, they can do so by their login credentials. So from after submitting, after, when data of the candidate is submitted, we will be having access to that data. So we will be representing that data in relational and non-relational form. Relational data means basically a data in tabular form. And for some data, let's say area of expertise and research papers will be in non-relational forms. For that, we will be implementing NoSQL and represent that data in also in relational form. So that's a technical implementation. Let's see the general thing. For example, our Arjun is applying for artificial intelligence and machine learning engineering position at DRDO, and he is having electrical engineering from National Institute of Technology, Agartala. Okay. Also, Arjun is having a master degree in data science engineering from IIT BHU. After that, Arjun is possessing specialization in artificial intelligence, machine learning, and power system. Previous organization of Arjun was Tata Power, where he has worked as AI and ML engineer. His area of expertise includes machine learning algorithms, deep learning with TensorFlow and PyTorch, AI for autonomous defense system, power grid optimization, and various others. Similarly, Arjun is having a research and publication in AI application and military surveillance system. Similarly, Arjun is having additional qualification like deep learning specialization. So we need to select a interview panel for our Arjun. So I am taking example of only one member, technical member. Let's say our Mr. Sharma is technical member of organization. So we are going to check whether Mr. Sharma fits for Arjun or not. So basically, let's say we are having 1000 experts for technical stuff, and we will calculate relevancy score of each and every expert, which expert is more suitable for Arjun, and we will choose that expert for taking interview of the Arjun. So we'll just see an example of Mr. Dr. Rajiv Sharma. So Dr. Rajiv Sharma is a chief scientist at AI division. Okay. So basically, our Arjun is having a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering, and our Dr. Rajiv Sharma is also having a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering. So on basis of bachelor degree, they are relevant. And our Arjun is having masters in data science and AI, and our expert is having PhD in artificial intelligence and robotics. Their course specialization is also matching. So let's see how we will be calculating the score. After that, you will be able to relate in better fashion. For example, we are calculating a score for each expert out of 100. Out of 100, which expert is having, how much an expert is relevant to our candidate out of 100. So let's say if our candidate and expert is having similar qualification, for that we have assigned a weight of 40. So we can see clearly. And similarly for area of expertise, we have assigned a weight of 30. For research and similarity in research and publications, we have assigned a weight of 20. And for additional qualifications, we have assigned a weight of 10. And of summing all of them, we will get 100. So let's say how much score our expert is gaining out of 100. And the score of the expert will tell how much an expert is relevant to candidate. So let's say we see qualification out of 40%, how much our Dr. Sharma is gaining. Since we can see clearly that Dr. Sharma is having bachelor's degree in no, Dr. Sharma and Arjun both are having bachelor's degree in electrical engineering. And for higher qualification, we can say that Dr. Sharma is having masters in data science and PhD. Arjun is having masters in data science and Dr. Sharma is having PhD in artificial intelligence. So on basis of qualification, we can see that both of them is having nearly similar qualifications. So we can say that 90% of we can give 90% scores to qualification to Dr. Sharma. So if Dr. Sharma have got 100% relevance, if he was also having a data masters in data science, right now Dr. Sharma got 90% score. So if we calculate the score of Dr. Sharma, let's say 95% due to relevant PhD and engineering background. So out of 40, if Dr. Sharma has having 100 relevancy, then we would have got a bit 4,000. But since Dr. Sharma having a bit difference, so let's say Dr. Sharma is having 95 here, and on that we have in qualification score, Dr. Sharma got 3800 out of 4,000. Similarly, we can see area of expertise. Our candidate is having area of expertise in AI for autonomous defense system. Expert is also has also worked in AI in defense systems, and we can see that our candidate has worked in AI based predictive maintenance for defense equipment, and our expert has worked in AI in cybersecurity of defense infrastructure. So let's assign a, since we have assigned a weight of 30% to area of expertise, and on behalf of our matching, let's say our Dr. Sharma is given 90% similarity due to perfect alignment with AI ML for defense. So if Dr. Sharma have got 100% relevancy, then his score would have been 3,000. But since Dr. Sharma is having 90% relevancy, then Dr. Sharma is getting 2700 relevancy score. Similarly, we will assign relevant. We have assigned 20% weight for research and publication score, and let's say Dr. Sharma is having 80% similarity for his extensive research on defense and application of AI. Since our candidate has also done research in same field, so if we calculate this score, then we can calculate by 20, 85, And similarly similarly we will be doing calculation for additional qualification as well. So basically expected is 2000, and we can calculate how much Dr. Sharma is getting. 250 to 816 1700. Okay. Similarly, we can calculate expert score for additional qualification. So after that, we will be calculating a relevancy score out of 100. So in relevancy score, we will be utilizing qualification score into weight 1 plus area of expertise score into weight 2 plus research and publication score into weight 3 plus additional qualification score into weight 4. After that, we will be dividing that to summation of weights, and we already know that summation of weight is equal to 100 because we are marking each and every expert out of 100. So we have seen previously that our candidate qualification score into W1 is 3800. Similarly, we can see the area of expertise score is 2700. So we have added 2700. Similarly, our candidate is having research and publication score 1700. So we have added 1700, and similarly we have calculated additional qualification score. So our expert is getting 9000 and expected was 10,000. Okay, so if we divide it by weight, then our Dr. Sharma is having a relevancy score of 90 for Arjun. Now we are having many more experts for technical field. Let's say we are having Dr. Verma. Dr. Verma, he is having a score of 95. Then our Dr. Sharma, he is having a score of 90. And let's say now Dr. Dubey, he is having a score of 85. And let's say Dr. Pius, he is having a score of 80. So first, since Dr. Verma is having most relevant score, so for panel, for technical member in panel, Dr. Sharma, Dr. Verma should be selected to take the interview. But we will be checking availability of the experts as well. We will be maintaining the data of the expert for that particular time and whether expert is available or not. Let's say Dr. Verma is not available, so we will be selecting Dr. Sharma as a technical member. Similarly, we will be selecting all other members, like member who will ask questions related to HR and any particular specific domains, depending on the position candidate is applying. So we will be selecting relevant experts accordingly, utilizing the similar method. Now let's understand in PowerPoint. So first of all, we will be calculating data of both experts and candidates. As I told earlier, both will be applying on our portal. After that, we will be doing data modeling. In data modeling, basically we will be creating tables utilizing structured query language and MySQL database, and similarly for non-relational database, for example, from research papers, we will be collecting keywords of research area. For example, research is having a keyword AI, ML, and other related keywords. We will be collecting all those keywords, and on behalf of that, we will be matching profiles. After that, we will be also creating profile for candidate, and after that we will be applying matching algorithms like cosine algorithms. And we have already seen the relevancy scoring system. On behalf of relevancy score, our system will be recommending the experts. We are also having a feature of dynamic weight adjustment. Let's see what is dynamic weight adjustment. Since let's say if candidate, in this example, candidate is not applying for machine learning, instead candidate is applying for electrical engineering, some electrical engineering related role. So within the qualification, we are having two division basically in this example, bachelor's degree and special and a master's degree. And we, let's say we have given 50-50 weight to both. Now since electrical engineering is more relevant, so manually we can give more weightage and relevancy percentage to electrical engineering. So if both are from same branch, then we will give 100. You can see that here we have given 95 relevancy. Now if we have increased the weight, we can give 100, and here the weight was 40%, we can assign it to 60%. This is dynamic weight adjustment, and this can be done manually if the position demands it. After we will be having expert ability check, and candidate can enhance profile in future whenever he wants. In cross domain expertise matching, we will be having a concept like, if we are not having experts from artificial intelligence who are well versed with the scientific stuff as well, so we can call those experts. The heart of our system is user feedback loop. At the end of interview, for each and every expert, candidate can provide the feedback whether the questions asked by the experts were relevant or not, and at the same time, in return, candidate will be getting feedback for himself. Our project is also having a future scope, since we are having most relevant experts who are asking questions from the most relevant candidates. So we are sure that most relevant questions will be asked, and answers will also be giving will be relevant one. So we will be storing all those questions and answers as well, and we will be labeling them. For example, if an expert from AI field and candidate has applying for data science role, so we will, and expert asks a question, a candidate answers. So we will label this question for data, position, and AI, and we will store this question, and we will store this answer as well. We will be filtering some keywords from the answer, and we will store the marks given by the expert to the candidate. So we are having that this answer is related to AI for this position and is 90% relevant. So similarly, we will be storing all the questions and answers in our database, so that in future we can automate the complete interview procedure. In future, whenever a candidate applies for data science role, so we will be having a collection of questions. A collection of questions we are having for data science role. Data science role, we are having a collection of questions. So using a random algorithm, we will be selecting one question. And similarly for this is technical stuff. After that, let's say this is simpler managerial round. For that also we are having a list of bunch of questions. We are having selecting some random questions from this, and similarly we will make a set of questions and will display to the candidate and record the answers of the candidate. After recording the answers of the candidate, we will be applying matching algorithms from the previously, and compare them with the previously stored answers on, and on behalf of that we will be calculating the score of the candidates, and in this way we will automate the complete interview procedure. There will be no need of expert as at all. That's the future scope of our solution. Right now we are working on selecting the relevant experts. We can analyze the feasibility of the idea. We can, for example, I was talking about data integration. We can do so easily by MySQL and structured data storage and Redis for fast data access. Similarly, we can apply. We are having natural language processing for extracting data from non-relational data such as research areas of the candidate, research paper of the expert. For similarity, we will be applying cosine similarity algorithm, k-means clustering. These are some possible challenges and risk, and we have here. For example, most dangerous challenge is data privacy. For that, we will be implementing SSL and TLS encryption for secure data transmission, so that data is not at risk. we will be implementing EES 256 for data storage encryption. And for algorithm accuracy, we will be having a user feedback loop and Google Analytics and human supervision at starting. After some time, our model will be trained. Then there will be no need of human supervision. But in initial phase, we will be having a human supervision, and we will not be having any problem with that because already we are having expert in our organization who was doing that thing manually. So they can train our model very easily by a little training. Let's see what are the potential impact on the target audience. These are the some impacts on organization. Uh, the process of selecting the candidate will be automated. We can select experts from different areas like industry, academia, IITs, NITs. We will be having enhanced decision making. Operational efficiency will increase because the process will be automated. It will save the time and human resource as well. It will save the cost. For applicant, it is also relevance because applicant will be having more relevant evaluation. Recruitment process will be faster. Transparency and fairness will increase. There will be no possibility and doubt in the mind of the candidate because the whole procedure is being done by machine itself. And both candidate and expert will be getting a feedback. So this will build the trust in DRDO for the candidate and in public as well. These are some social and economic benefits of the solution. Social benefits includes fair and transparent recruitment, trust build-up in DRDO, fairness promotion, and credibility improvement. We are also having economic advantages like automated expert match will reduce administrative cost and at the time will save human resources. Thank you. Greetings from the team Nexus. Thank you once again.